Well, hello everyone, this is comrade-Sirius and welcome to episode number 41. We're still in, summer 1944, this time it's August at the beginning of it. And, well, this is Radotin, you can see it. We got 6 free offices, well, 5 of them, sorry. Distribution office, some stuff. And, yeah, we are slowly making some roads and, supplying stuff. What we also did was, to build our own connection for the power, because honestly, that's probably a good thing to have. I did not want to, drag power lines from up there, if there's, something we do not need. What we can do, honestly, or what we could do, is, slowly buy some buses and start constructing things that cannot burn, for example, wires and stuff. But, well, that will take a while, so it can have time. Because there's more pressing matter, and that's obviously in the main area. Because they finally finished the farm, farm again. Let's turn this off, because we do not need that many. We do not need that many, any assignments right now. This farm is completely full, so I hope it will be okay-ish enough. And so far they are absolutely okay in terms of, that they are managing. The area up here, well, not so well, because we have only 4 trucks. We can use quite a lot more. But, well, obviously money are not the idea. Not the ideal thing to have. What are we waiting for? You're trying to get home? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a problem we have, because they have no way to, to go around each other. This is a high priority, and I think that that's what this vehicle is trying to build, which is absolutely fine. And you know what? Let's do this thing as a high priority as well, because they will build the other track, and that will help us quite easily. Yeah, because they became stuck because we do not have any. They don't have way to miss each other, but we have there a signal. That's the issue. Looks like there is a problem. Oh, there was a problem, and the problem was as simple. We were missing power for a while. That's why the excavator couldn't refill itself, and it went out to refuel because its inner system did not work. Well, now it does. Okay, how many tractors do we want in a farm? Basically, we can look at this one and just count them. Well, that's quite a lot. I don't think we need that many, because this farm is a much bigger one. So let's do the counting, because we basically want just these fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big. That means around 10 tractors, 11 I think. Yeah, probably something around that. So let's start sending them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Let's make a train of slow tractors. These 2 will then be transferred to this farm. I'm not sure how many they have. Well, they have like 1 or 2. I probably do not need that many, honestly, because it's like, 8 fields. So yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, 1 more. We can use about 1 combine per 2 fields. So 8 big fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about 6 tractors, not this many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the rest of you guys can turn right away, because I'm a dumbass. And, well, that's what we want. Honestly, okay, let's give it one more, so that's the 6th one, okay. But yeah, not ideal, I understand. We did run a end campaign, so it will look like that we are working. And what are we doing here, honestly? Because a distribution office. Oh, it's you guys. Okay, there's the meat one, and yeah, we tend to have some problems with meat. But I don't think I appreciate this. Because you guys should be absolutely set to, deliver meat from here. But I have no idea. All our meat lines, all our meat trucks are on lines. There's only this, heritage office, we can say. That's not working the same way. So, well, I guess I understand. By the way, do you guys have any way, any place to refuel? Well, this is the one, but, well, that's not a great option, honestly. And this thing can definitely, use some love as well. Yeah, but let's build it. Let's build this one. This one. We cannot build. The other part, that doesn't matter. This is the... Yep. You know what it's called. Yeah, the loading station. Do we also want to build the rest of those guys? Probably do. But this one definitely could use a gravel footpath because of driving speeds. It would be stupid not to have it, not to have one. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it like this. And well, yeah, they cannot reach this one. Fine. So you can start supplying this small. Okay. The major part of what I'm focused now is the Ďáblice, the village. Slowly growing to be a, this is the infrastructure and this is the village. So yeah, I understand. Not great, but we are slowly coming on. And this is one of the stuff that we will need. It's a small shop. We are working on the fire station. Clinic also is something we do not need to build a clinic, honestly, right now. We can just let it supply it and let those workers to finish it. That's probably the best option I have. This is... Yeah, this is buildable, so that's fine. Yeah, that's only basics, so that's okay. Yeah, let's do it like this. It will work. We can supply these as well, and well, there's no worries at all. As I said, yeah, this is an indoor pool, so we are waiting for supplies, but well, that will work eventually. This connection is probably really vital, so let's increase the priority on that. Well, to sum it up, this is where we ended with switch. Now we are there, and I just added few switches and 2 substations to get built. Let's see someone working. It will not work in winter, honestly, but well, we can try to do as much as we can right now. It will not work in winter because we will need to have the small heating plant. I basically built a small heating plant, a storage for coal, and unloading station for trains. That's for future use. For now we would simply use the storage for coal that we would have here. But yeah, we will need it. Anyway, how are we looking with trains? Yeah, those train tracks are here. That's fine. This one can definitely get done. This one is already connected, which is fine. What else do you have connected here? Nothing. Okay, I understand. Yeah, you are coming from this side, so I will leave you be, and that's probably, well, this is probably all we can do. And, well, you know, let me know when you will get to this piece of track. It would be great if we would be able to, you know, do next year to do the switcheroo with trains, you know, the train transport of crops, so we do not need to eternally buy them on customs, but, well, you cannot have everything, right? Well, probably can't. So, that's where we are right now. I will also need to buy more combines, because there's only 6 of them, and that will probably not be enough to, you know, process all of these fields. But, well, there's nothing I can do, because they cost some money, and we do not have that much. So, that's okay. Again, not touching this, because it takes a while. And also, this is part of the problem. In the future year, in 1945, we are going to start with the city up here. Because money-wise, if there wouldn't be any complication, it would be okay. We can just now start, you know, making some easy stuff. Because we will need workers. Anyway, in this area, I have set everything, and I will do everything besides the small one, to, you know, as auto search. For smaller operations, auto search is okay, and if you're not in a hurry, it will do. For, you know, for easier finding of those, yeah, we are not having an excavator. Okay, let's put it right here. Workers, and, well, simply like workers Radotin. And what I will do is I will buy 2 road cranes. Auto airgrab, road crane. Yeah, level 10. 1, 2. And 2 buses. This one for 17 is okay. Absolutely, we do not need anything else. This one will not be, you know, high. Now, we in the city are around 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 4 are what exactly? I have no idea. I just found out. Okay, why do we have it separated? Because I don't feel like there's any need for it. Because Lomi 1 and mechanism, they both should be here. Yeah, they are here, exactly under each other. So number 4, I'm not using it anyway. Number 4 is going down. Number 3, I'm leaving. Number 4, I will leave, because under number 4, I have the call sign for, you know, these offices. So number 5 will be Radotin. Where is it? Yeah, Prague Castle, so we need to head down. I will then assign these offices for it. And number 6, therefore, will be workers. So, that's what I will have. Press tab. It, you know, the key left of the queue lets you circle through it. And, well, now pretty simple stuff. What is done and cannot burn, we can assign. That are, you know, wires. Like, you know, these ones. 1, 2. That's, you know, it's all for now, obviously, but, well, it will take a... it will help us over time. By the way, this will probably become, over time, a construction access road for the city, while this will be something like a main road. I don't know what style of the city I will build. We'll obviously build the city right here, and I will build something like a fire station right next to this area, because that's a thing we'll absolutely need. To be fair, that's a thing we can absolutely plan right now, because there is no doubt that we will need it. Yeah, we can even have it, you know, like this. And what type of fence will have the station? Because it will have fence. Prefabs? Yeah, sure, it can have prefabs. Yeah, something like this. Don't worry. We are covered. Yep, that's what we'll have. Because this fire station will be responsible for, you know, all the power infrastructure and, you know, even the things that are and will be happening right down. I do not need to make, you know, a flat land out of it all because it's really easy. So honestly, we might do something with the grid, but the grid is completely bonkers in terms of, you know, the river position. But I might do something about it because, yeah, perpendicular to the road, we may do some promenade, something like that. I will think about it. I will have a lot of time till next batch of recordings, so that's it. Last but not least, I was trying to... I was building a big police station, and well, you can see how it's looking. Not great. These guys, they are doing their best, but I hate it. I hate them. Now we have, you know, a lot of cases, well, a lot of policemen that are doing absolutely nothing. So that's why I started building, you know, or planned the big police station, and that's where we will be. And well, I will therefore afterwards remove these small stations because we do not need them. They are too ineffective. They basically go from 0 to 100% problems really fast. I've been talking about it quite some time. You can see it. Let me pause this. You can see these two colored are those ones, are those cases that they are working on. This one they made to 83%. Its statute of limitation is 76%. They are not working anymore on it. 63% spent on this. 59%, nothing. 62, nothing. 54, nothing. 41, yeah, they are working on these, but when new cases will come with a higher chance to solve, they will abandon it. And that's unacceptable. This is not how the whole mechanic should work, and I need to abandon small police stations. By the way, I already told you, but I can repeat myself for those who forgot. My idea of, you know, leaving these small stations without heating was great, was laughed on even on internet test, and for a whole month nobody found out that when you have small police stations already existing on the map that required heat, then they start, you know, showing not that they only don't have water, like heated water, but that they also stopped accepting normal drinking water. So you would need to rebuild all of those. That's why it was reverted, and they do need heat. Yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it, but on internal test there are not like 2 players, it's dozens of players. And the fact that nobody noticed it, you can make your own. You can understand and make your own picture, basically. It's not a problem of, you know, the game. It's not a problem of our test we not thorough enough. It's basically a big problem of that nobody is using them, because why would we if they are, you know, if they are ending in this mess. So the next episode, hopefully, the next episode will be, well, not launching Ďáblice, but there will need to be happen a lot of stuff, honestly. Looks like the wire is done. That's fine, but yeah, piping is not. Yeah, it will take a while. Don't worry. It will take a while. We just simply need to be patient. Any more planning around this area, I'm leaving for some random time. We even haven't connected the area up here. Yes, I did plan a farm. It's a lot of fields. You can see they are connected towards here, and that's one big farm that has its own silo, second silo, and yeah, they are connected. And you know, a second farm up here. There's enough space for roads, because road-wise, what I want to do is definitely not this thing, but road-wise, I want to have dirt path next to fields, and you know, gravel path, which will be like this, and it might be even able to turn into, you know, prefab path at one time. Gravel path, you know, going around. Gravel paths will be for, you know, road vehicles, which is something I'm doing right now. And those dirt paths will be for farming machinery. Game already does this sort of on itself. You do not need to, or you should not at least need to specify that you want it this way. So hopefully it will stay like this. By the way, can we connect? Yeah, we can connect it. Okay, I was like wondering if we would be able to. Yeah, fine. It's okay. But yeah, that's what will be done here, and yeah, that's all. I will do it probably not, you know, online. There will be, you know, connections obviously, but I will not do it probably during the recording, because that's really, you know, meaning it's not too interesting stuff. So I'm just talking why I'm doing it, but well, that's all. That's all for now. Have a nice day. Have a nice, you know, it's not a pause for you, it will be a pause for me. So the next episode will be summary of this year's, if nothing wrong will happen, which I absolutely cannot tell and cannot be sure. This field is way too close. I do not like it, so turn around every now and then. Yeah, it's cool, fine. That will be a long stretch of road, it feels like. But yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are right now, and well, hopefully it will be okay for you. Have a nice time. Enjoy your days, and well, see you soon. Because I will simply finish these roads, and then I have no idea what I will do and then what I will do next. So yeah, well, I know what I will do next. Summary episode of 1940 to 1944. But that will not be done today. So, bye bye.